Hi, it's me, Janara, and welcome back to my channel. OMG! This is a very exciting video because I will be testing out Fenty Beauty for the very first time. I know! I am so late in the party. Where have I been? I don't know. I've been living under a rock. My sisters have been telling me about the foundation and they wanted me to try it, and I know that my decision when it comes to makeup greatly influenced by my sisters' opinions. But ever since I've been doing makeup testing video, I know what I want and I know what my skin needs. But I'm not saying that I'm an expert. No, I am not an expert. I am just a simple human being who loves makeup and testing out all this makeup just for you. And yep, without any more further rumbling, let us dive right into the video. So Fenty Beauty has recently launched the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer, and I've got it right here. I am so excited to try this, and of course I needed to get the foundation, so I've got the foundation and the concealer to try and test out today. Fenty Beauty has been a game changer when it comes to shade range. This concealer has got 50 shades. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? 50 shades. And for those who are not a pro like me, it's really overwhelming when it comes to all these shades. I don't know which shade to get, so many choices, it's really overwhelming. But the Fenty Beauty website is definitely helpful. They will tell you all about the shade, the undertones, and there's like pictures of people on the specific shade. So I really hope that I got the perfect match for me. And I've got this foundation and concealer from Harvey Nichols online here on the UK, and I've ordered it the 11th of January when the concealer released, and it arrived at 13th, which is amazing. Just 3 days. So I'm so excited. I'm now gonna try this. So let us start testing this out. I have done my skincare about 30 minutes ago, so it's all synced in now. Got my moisturizer and my SPF. And yeah, I will not be doing primer because I don't normally wear primer. And as per usual, I'll be testing out the foundation using a sponge on one side of my face and a brush on the other side of my face, just to know which application tool is perfect for this foundation. So I've got here the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. It is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and it says here it is medium to full coverage for all, long wear, and light as air. I am so excited because, as you can see, I have got scars and blemishes all over my face, and this will test out if the foundation is really full to coverage foundation. Let us start applying this. I've got the shade 230, which is light to medium with neutral undertone. So here how it looks like. It is beautiful. It is made of glass, and it's frosted glass, and it looks so expensive. This foundation is worth £26 here in the UK. It has a white lid. It looks expensive. It says Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, shake well, and it's 32 mils, which is the average amount of foundation. And yep, let's start testing this out. And it has a pump, which is very nice. I love foundation with pumps. Here how it is. It's a bit runny, as you can see. And it has a scent, but not a strong scent, just like foundation scent really. And it's creamy. I love it. I will be applying it on the right side of my face first. Don't really know how much. I think I've got the right shade. And on my neck. And I'll be using my Real Techniques 200 Expert Foundation brush. Definitely got the perfect shade.
It
It has a decent coverage for the first layer. It did cover up most of my blemishes, but you can still see most of the bigger ones, the scars. And it has a matte finish, and yep, here how it looks like. So I will just be building up the coverage and cover all these blemishes right here. And I'll just get what was left at the back of my hands and use this same brush. So it definitely has a buildable coverage. As you can see, all my spots are gone, all my blemishes all covered up, which is amazing. I am loving this. I love it. I just don't like the texture of the brush. It's not smooth, but we'll see. And I use the sponge on this side of my face, so let's do this. It does dry up easily, so you have to work on it really quick. So we'll see with a sponge. So I'll be using my beauty blender on the left side of my face. Definitely less coverage, but this is just the first layer, so I can build it up a bit more. And I love it with a sponge because it's smoother. So I will just build this up, and then I will just use the beauty blender all over my face to smoothen out this as well. So for the second layer, it did build up the coverage, but I still can see like big blemishes. Unlike with the brush, you can't see anything anymore. So I think it's better to apply it with a brush first if you want a full coverage, and then just smoothen it out with your beauty blender, which I will be doing now. So I will just be covering up some of the blemishes that I still can see, and then I will just smoothen this side a bit with the sponge. Yep, that's the foundation done, and it's looking so good. I love it. I love it. So let's proceed with the concealer. So I've got here the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer, and it has an instant photo soft coverage for all, longwear, light as air, and crease proof. So we'll see about that. I've also got the shade 230, which is the corresponding shade of the foundation that I got, and yeah, 50 shades of concealer. That is amazing. 50 shades to choose from, which is a good variety of shades, and I love it. So let us start trying this out. They've also come out with their own brush and sponge, which I didn't get because your girl doesn't have that kind of money to buy all of this Fenty Beauty. I really wanted to, but no, I can't. And then they also released powder, which I didn't get because I don't have any more money. But yeah, I've got the concealer, which is what I needed. And here how the doe foot applicator looks like. As you can see, it's kind of different applicator. It is rounded at the start, and then it flattens at the tip. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's the applicator. And it doesn't smell like paint, but it smells like liquid products, liquid makeup, like liquid foundation, concealer. It smells like concealer. So let us apply this. I'm loving the foundation. I love it. I love it. So I will just do this how I normally do my concealer. It is very creamy. Then I will just use the tip of my beauty blender to blend this out. It dries out easily, so you have to be very quick. Oh, look at that. Love it. It did brighten up my under eye. The shade is a perfect match with the foundation, which is really good. But if you want to spot conceal, I think you need to go one shade darker because this corresponding concealer shade is just a tad bit lighter. It just perfect to brighten up the under eye, as you can see before and after. It's really nice. I love it. And it is not matte, but it's not dewy, so it's just a soft matte finish, and it doesn't have a full coverage, but still does the job, and I like it. So let's do the same on the other eye. So creamy. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna use this to highlight my face as well. I love it. Look at that. This is so amazing. I feel like my face was filtered. It looks so smooth and still has a glow in it. It's not flat matte, but it's not very dewy as well. It is just like satiny finish, which is what I am loving at the moment. I am not into a flat matte like powdered look, especially on the winter time. But yeah, I love it. I will just finish off my makeup and I will let you know my final thoughts. I am planning to do a wear test today because we're going out today, but I don't have the proper lighting to update you at night time, but we'll see. We'll see. I will just give you my first impressions, and then I might just be inserting some clips at the end of the video. So yeah, I will just finish off my makeup and I will get back to you. So here's my final look. I didn't do something crazy. I just went with a more everyday makeup kind of look because I want the base, like my skin, be the star of the day, and I am loving it. I am definitely loving it. So what I did is I just dust off. I didn't bake, I didn't set my face. I just dusted off with my Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder because the foundation is too matte for my liking. But it's not matte, flat matte. It is soft matte, like satiny finish, but I am more into a glowy kind of look at the moment, and I think it doesn't need setting. It looks amazing. I love it. And then I have applied cushion highlighter, which did apply very well, and with the powder application as well. The blush, the bronzer, it did applied perfectly well, and look at that. I look so filtered. I love it. My pores, I didn't use any primer, but my pores look so filtered. I love it. I've also used my Flower Beauty setting spray, which is a dewy mist. That's why it's looking kind of glowy at the moment, and I've dusted off so many highlighter, which is amazing. I am loving it. I love it. For my first impression, the foundation is perfect. It's amazing. I love it. It is lightweight. It is buildable. I don't feel like I'm wearing too much foundation on my face. It is definitely high coverage foundation, which is buildable to full coverage. I didn't need to spot conceal. As you can see, my blemishes are gone, and yeah, I am loving it. And with the concealer, it definitely brightened up my under eye and did conceal my dark circles, and it is lightweight as well. It's not matte, it's not dewy, it's just a perfect concealer, and I don't have any problem at the moment. This has been on my face for about half an hour now, and no creasing at all. Usually my face crease on my laugh lines because I do a lot of expressions. I laugh, I smile a lot, and yeah. But now, look, no creasing at all, and my under eye is perfect. No creasing. I do have bags, but nothing else. Nothing else. I am loving this. For my first impression, this Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r foundation and concealer is 2 thumbs up for me, and I am loving it. I love it. I highly recommend it. And yeah, that's it with this Fenty Beauty makeup testing video. I highly recommend the foundation and the concealer. I just love it. I look so filtered, really. I'm not kidding. I look so filtered and I love it. I hope this video helped you in deciding whether to get the foundation and the concealer or not. And yeah, please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I might be inserting some clips if I will be able to check in and update you with the longevity of this concealer and foundation, and or I will just update you on the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, or on my Instagram account. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope your day will be as flawless as your makeup today. Look at that. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye! So here's my first check-in, and it's been exactly 6 hours since I've applied this makeup, this foundation, this concealer, and my sisters were right. This is really an amazing foundation, and the concealer is so good as well. I am so impressed. As you can see, no creasing at all, not even on my under eyes. Everything looks just exactly the same as how I applied it this morning. It might be a little bit oily on my T-zone because that's where I normally oil up, but it still looks so good. It still looks so good. It just looks like my natural oils just made the foundation glowy and my skin looking so healthy. The coverage is still there. I still look like I'm filtered, and I love it. My blush is still there, my contour, my bronzer is still there, the highlighter is still there, everything is still intact, and I love it. Even the concealer, I'm so impressed that no creasing at all. Even on my laugh lines, nothing. I'm so impressed. I love this. I really love it. I highly recommend this. As you can see, it's already dark. I don't have a proper lighting for this, so I may not be able to do another check-in, but 6 hours, I think, has already showed us what this foundation and concealer can do. 6 hours and it's still intact, and I just love it. I'm so happy that I purchased this foundation and the concealer, and yeah, it's all worth it. Yep, that's it with this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation and Concealer 6-hour wear test, and it's a thumbs up for me. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye!